Okay, this video is to show you how to make the perfect egg and cheese sandwich Bevacqua style. What you need: minced garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, of course you need butter, one slice of cheese, some mayonnaise, and of course I use a you can either use a potato roll or a regular roll, but that'll work good. So I got my pan over here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the temperature on about medium high. It's about say about number between 7 and 8 or so, that's going to heat up my pan. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take about a 1/4 inch cut of butter. Make sure to take all the wrapper off. Okay, so there's the little slice of butter. I'm going to pop that sucker in the pan. So I'm going to actually turn this up to about 8 or so. So while that's heating up, then what I do is I'm going to take some garlic. Let's open the can here. So what I usually do here is, so there's my garlic right there. I'm just going to take a little spoon. You don't really need too much. About the tip of the spoon, like that. Maybe a little bit more. What the garlic's going to do is kind of mix with the butter when the butter melts, and I'm going to plop that right on top of the butter. So as the butter melts, it's going to actually get that good garlic flavor in the pan, and that's going to be absorbed into the egg. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of, you see the little pieces of garlic here, get nice and happy there. Right. So just give it a chance to heat up. Usually when when it's bubbling, that tells you that the pan's nice and hot. It should be about time to put in the egg. You see there's a little bit of a bubble there. So then what I do is I'm going to take one egg, just off to the side here. Doing this all one-handed here. Literally just going to plop that right into the pan, just like that. Now the one thing, this is actually pretty important, which I've noticed, there's actually a little membrane over the egg yolk. What I usually do is just pierce the membrane, so you're going to see it's going to look like it's kind of oozing out and stuff, but that's perfectly good because that's going to be part of the flavor of the egg. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some onion powder. Right. If you look at here, I'm going to sprinkle it, a good amount right on top of the egg. And you see that's cooking nicely. That's actually going to cook pretty quick. Then take some garlic powder. The garlic powder is going to be with the flavor of the garlic that I put in there. So again, I'm going to sprinkle that nice and good right on top there. So that's cooking. So it should only take about about another 20 seconds or so. The eggs actually cook pretty quick. In the meantime, I'm going to get my piece of cheese ready. Oh, it's starting to pop, so that's pretty good. That's a good sign. Let me lower the temperature just a tiny bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this, just do a nice little flip. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a little bit more onion powder to get the flip side. Do a little sprinkle. A little bit of garlic powder. There's some garlic powder. Another little sprinkle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cheese, the slice of cheese, lay it right on top. Alright, that's going to be melting. So give that about another 10 seconds or so. As you see here, the sides are getting a little brown. That's nice and good. So that's about good. So now what I'm going to do, take that out of the pan. So see the cheese is actually nice and melted now. It's going to go right on top of my roll. Remember to turn off the pan there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some mayonnaise. Just open the lid here. Mayonnaise actually makes the egg sandwich actually really good. I'm just going to do a little blob right there. I like it nice and actually mayonnaise is made of eggs, so that's actually going to blend nicely with the eggs. But a nice, be generous, right? So you got that on the top, and presto, the perfect egg sandwich. All right. Now I'm going to give this a little taste. Perfect, perfect. See a nice little ooze there? That's actually really, really tasty. Give it a shot. Tell me what you think. All right, love you kids. Bye.